What if the world around you isn't quite what it seems? We wake up each day, we see the room, we feel the floor. This is reality, right? It feels so direct, so immediate, so unquestionably true. But is this feeling of certainty justified? Could our senses be telling us only part of the story? Think about this. Your perception feels complete. You trust your eyes. You trust your ears. Yet you only see a tiny sliver of the light spectrum. You only hear a narrow range of sound frequencies. Many animals perceive worlds entirely different from ours. A bee sees ultraviolet patterns on flowers. A dog lives in a rich world of smells. Their reality is not our reality. So, whose version is the true one? Consider your dreams for a moment. When you're dreaming, it feels completely real. You experience vivid sensations. You feel emotions. It's only when you wake up that you realize it was all a construction, a fabrication of your mind. If your brain can do that at night, what is it doing now? The journey might change how you see everything. Neuroscience offers a fascinating insight. It suggests your reality is a construction, painstakingly built by your own brain. It's not a passive recording of the outside world. Instead, it's an active, ongoing performance staged entirely within your skull. Your brain is the ultimate storyteller, and you are its captivated audience. Everything you experience is its careful edit. Your eyes detect photons, particles of light. Your ears register changes in air pressure. Your skin senses temperature and texture. These are just raw data, electrochemical signals. They are not inherently meaningful. Not yet. Your brain processes and interprets these signals. It weaves them into a rich, coherent story, the story you call your life. Think about the colors you see, red, blue, green. They seem so fundamental, but these colors don't exist out there, not in the way you perceive them. Objects reflect light of different wavelengths. Your brain translates these wavelengths into color experiences. The world outside is colorless, soundless, odorless, until your brain gives it these qualities. Your personal reality is a neural masterpiece, a biological marvel, unique to you. Long before brain scanners and microscopes existed, philosophers grappled with the nature of reality. They asked fundamental questions. What is truly real? Is the world we perceive with our senses the actual world? Or is there something more fundamental, something hidden beneath the surface of appearance? These ancient questions still resonate today. They form the bedrock of deep inquiry, challenging our most basic assumptions. The ancient Greek philosopher Plato had an idea. He proposed his theory of forms. He suggested that the physical world we see is not the real world. It is merely a shadow, a poor imitation. The true reality consists of abstract, perfect forms, ideas like goodness or beauty or treeness. Our senses only give us imperfect copies. To grasp true reality, we need reason, not just perception. This was a radical departure from common sense. Philosophy pushes us to think beyond the obvious, to question the limits of our understanding. Section 4. Quantum Quandaries. The universe's fuzzy foundations. Then came the 20th century, and with it, the birth of quantum physics. This new science peered into the subatomic realm, the world of electrons, photons, and quarks. What it found shattered classical notions of reality. The neat, predictable universe of Newton gave way to something far more bizarre and profoundly counterintuitive. Reality, at its most fundamental level, is weird. One of the strangest quantum ideas is superposition. A particle, like an electron, isn't always in one place. Until it is measured, it can exist in multiple states or multiple locations simultaneously. Only when we make an observation does the particle choose a definite state. This act of measurement seems to collapse the possibilities into a single, concrete reality. The very act of observing a quantum system changes the system itself. Section 5, Where Worlds Collide. Neuroscience meets philosophy. The insights from neuroscience and philosophy, though arising from different traditions, often converge on similar profound questions. Both disciplines probe the nature of perception and explore the mystery of consciousness. Neuroscience shows us the brain constructs our world, while philosophy asks this construction means for reality itself. It's a fascinating intersection of inquiry, where ancient questions meet modern science. If neuroscience is correct, our brain builds our reality. It's an internal simulation, a best guess. If certain philosophers like Berkeley are right and reality requires a mind to perceive it, then where does that leave us? Is the universe waiting for a conscious brain to bring it into full being, as perceived experience? These are not easy questions. They blur the lines between observer and observed. Together, these fields push our understanding. Section 6. The quantum brain. A new frontier or a bridge? Too far. Given the strangeness of quantum mechanics and the mystery of consciousness, it's perhaps inevitable that some would try to link them. Could quantum effects play a direct role in the brain, specifically in the generation of conscious experience? This is a highly speculative and controversial idea, known sometimes as quantum consciousness theories. It's an attempt to find a physical basis for the mind's most elusive properties. Proponents suggest that perhaps our thoughts, our awareness, our decision-making processes might involve quantum computations, or that consciousness arises from quantum phenomena occurring within the brain's neural structures. For example, in tiny components called microtubules. These ideas are intriguing to some. They offer a potential way to bridge the gap between physical processes and subjective feeling. However, most neuroscientists remain deeply skeptical. The brain is a warm, wet, and noisy environment. Quantum states, like superposition or entanglement, are typically extremely fragile. They require very cold, isolated conditions to persist. Section 7. The unfolding tapestry. Embracing a multifaceted reality. So who truly gets reality? Is it the neuroscientist mapping the brain's constructions? Is it the philosopher questioning the nature of being? Or is it the quantum physicist revealing an uncertain foundation? Perhaps the answer is not one, but all of them. Each perspective offers a valuable piece of the puzzle, a different, essential lens through which to view this grand mystery. Neuroscience grounds our experience in biology. It shows how our brains sculpt what we perceive. Philosophy challenges us to think critically about what real even means, and the role of mind. Quantum physics unveils the strange rules governing the ultimate fabric of existence. These fields are not necessarily in opposition. They can be seen as complementary approaches to understanding our place in the cosmos. Our understanding of reality is not static. It is a constantly evolving tapestry woven from threads of discovery and insight. Science builds models, makes predictions, tests them. Philosophy refines our questions, clarifies concepts. The nature of reality remains a profound enigma, but the quest to understand it is one of humanity's most enduring and most rewarding adventures.